Sauce review tonight. So this is a bottle of sauce that it took me a minute to remember. In the old spice cabinet back there, I've got a lot of sauce to review, stuff I've had for quite some time. And then it came to me. I remember where I got this because I've never seen this before. It was at a wing fest in my hometown, Reno, Nevada. Not this last summer, but the summer before. It's called Heat Stroke Coupe de Chaleur. Looks to be Frankenstein. It's kind of holographic. That's what stuck out to me on the guy's table. So I've never tried this. He didn't have any tasting set up. He was just slinging some sauce, and I had a couple beers in me, and I was, I'm always on the lookout for new sauce. So I came across it. I thought I had bought a couple, but this is the only one I saw in there. So there may be another review down the line at some point from this same company. It says here, the company, by the way, Salem's Lott Scary Hot Sauces. It says down here, though, Salem's Lott Hot Sauces.com. So Salem's Lott Hot Sauce. Their Instagram is at Salem's Hot Sauces. So it says right here, as a professional musician, I've had the opportunity to tour and visit more than 75 countries, sharing my love and passion for music with many audiences. During my travels, I have experienced a variety of authentic cuisines and spices, and am always on a mission to find the perfect hot sauce with a combination of great flavor and just the right amount of heat. With inspiration from my global travels, I share with you my creation of tasty hot sauces. Enjoy a mouthful of ouch. Jeff Salem. The spice-o-meter right here, if you will. Okay, hot's at the bottom, so it's not even in the middle. The middle would be right about here, but it's like right where it's meeting the red though, so I don't know. Ingredients: carrots, white vinegar, onions, Indian pale oil, habanero peppers, lemon juice, garlic, ginger, coriander, and cumin. Sounds delicious. After reading the ingredients before starting this video, I knew immediately, besides the label, because that's the first thing you see is the label, and how does it stick out to you? How does the branding look? Those type of things. But right after that is generally I'm going to look into the ingredients as well as what the sauce looks like. But I'm a big fan of habaneros and carrots. Just seem to work really, really well together. And habanero-based sauces are always my favorite. It's my favorite pepper. Worry about that later. Got a plug on it. It does have like a... Sorry about that. I want to get that mixed up in it. Anybody ever done this and then the bottle exploded on them or the cap came flying off, and then it'd make a great blooper. It smells Indian influenced, or it smells like a curry almost. Sauce is giving me a little bit of troubles tonight. It's just not wanting to come out. There we go. You can see the juices. There we go. Kinda. Man, the cumin really shines. It's weird. The consistency of the sauce is chunky. It has a nice wateriness to it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Newbie here, you know what I mean? But you can see above or below all the chunks here, it's real liquidy and watery, and that's how it's pouring out of this bottle. And you can see right here. See the water's still just kind of sitting at the top, almost separated there? It's almost like, and I shook the shit out of that. So anyways, cheers. See, now it's throwing like kind of like a Caribbean vibe to it. I'm really not picking up any heat on that though. Carrots, white vinegar, onions, the pale ale, and then habanero. So habanero is the 5th ingredient out of 10 ingredients. So I think the flavor rating on the side there is pretty accurate, but you see how it's coming out now? It's a little more liquidy. And now here on the back end though, I am getting some more of the kind of Indian inspired curry inspiration is what I'm getting, but yeah. I'll say one thing about this sauce. Let me take one more spoonful. I like the bits and pieces and how it's blended and there's lots of chunks. I'm really not liking the overall texture in terms of like it's liquidy but chunky in the bottle, but all that's coming out is the liquidity of it. When I do get the bits and pieces of the onion, the carrot, these different things, I like that in a sauce. I like having little bits of chunks and like a little bit of texture to my sauce. I think it really benefits the food that you're putting it on, and really gives a depth of flavor. But I'm not getting a lot with it, like every spoonful, if you will. So, you know, dumping it on food might be different. Here's the thing though. In my opinion, the label doesn't match the sauce. I'm not sure what Coupe de Chaleur means. I think it means heat stroke, because the ingredient list is in a different language at the bottom as well. Manufactured at Rutham, which is in Ontario, Canada. So I'm definitely thinking that's French that I'm reading in some of it. Yeah, I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. And so Coupe de Chaleur, you know, at the top there, I don't know if that means, you know, heat stroke, which is what it says above, is the name of the sauce. But I can see the guy on the label is having a fucking problem, and he's having a little bit of a stroke or a, oh, you know, type of thing. But for me personally, the label doesn't match what's in the bottle. The label, in my opinion, you know, again, to match what I'm talking about, to match the sauce and the flavor and the heat, it needs to be more of a fun type of label, more of a beach vibe, if you will, or you know, I don't know. Maybe this isn't making sense. I feel like it is, and I think, you guys will understand this, but when you look at the label, you think like this is going to be like a monster sauce. This is going to be something really hot. And and for me, I'm just really picking up no heat at all. The overall flavor of it is pretty good. It has a slight sweetness to it. It kind of reminds me also of maybe like a vinaigrette in a sense, a chunky type of vinaigrette or like a marinade or something. And I think that has to do possibly, with the alcohol that's in it as well. And I think that's what's causing this to separate so much. The sauce isn't bad. It says Best By, 2025, 8. I can't read it all. Those are so hard to read on there, but I'm seeing 25. So, I don't know. Not the greatest sauce, though. Kind of a disappointment, to be honest with you. And it says right here, I'm guessing that's what I paid for it. $10.25. A little overpriced. It looks to have a picture up top there, which is cool, of maybe the IPA, the type of beer that they use, but it's so blurry you can't even read it. Yeah, 0 calories. Refrigerate after opening. This is a sauce I will refrigerate. Some I don't, some I do. But just based on, it tastes kind of fruity too. It's more sweet than heat. It's not a balanced sweet and heat thing going on, which a lot of sweet hot sauces are. They're balanced. You're getting the sweetness up front. You're getting the heat on the back end. Whatever. This I'm just picking up no heat, but there is a little bit of that sweetness, and then it trickles into more of a savory note, which is where I'm getting the Caribbean influence. It's weird because to me, I'm picking up Caribbean style, but also, like a Middle Eastern Indian type of curry a little bit as well. So it's different. Anyways, Salem'sHotSauces.com, heat stroke, Coupe de Chaleur.